All right, everyone, welcome to the Nexus Extreme Cup Series. Ready to go racing here tonight to open up their season. Here after the duels just a little over a week ago, we come back tonight for 250 miles here at Daytona International Speedway and the Doorstop Nation 250. Thank you to Doorstop Nation, been stopping doors. Again, Front Row Motorsports has used door stops in their shop. Same with the late James Hilton there and the Arc Menards series driver Brad Smith currently uses them in theirs. Again, head over to Doorstop Nation to check that out as well. So again, Doorstop Nation as well. Thank you to those guys for coming on board in tonight's 250-mile event here from Daytona International Speedway in the Nexus Extreme Series. We saw the duels a few weeks ago. They were relatively interesting for the COT, whatever classic car you want to call this thing. Back here again tonight with these cars again to 100 laps, 250 miles. Keeping the car clean for 250 miles. That's going to be the challenge here tonight. And let's get ready to tip to some folks. Let's start out with SK. As he prepares to go 250 miles here tonight. SK, Matt in the booth. You got me real quick, buddy? Going all right, buddy. 250 miles here tonight. What's your thoughts? Gonna die. There you go. All righty, man. How's the car? All righty, man. Best of luck to SK out there. All righty, SK getting ready to go here again here at Daytona. I know you had trouble hearing him. We'll get that situated for the next interview here, but right now we got to get the lineup set here. And again, they set them as in the duels 1 week ago. Here's how they'll start. Roger Saucy here on the front row. Rob Collier, he'll start to his outside, row number 1. Row number 2, Scott Mayhew, Matthew Stephen. Row number 3 tonight, Connor Boers there with James A. Morrison. Gonna run alongside Cole Bushman, Shane Gentry there as well. And row number 5, Robert Gass, Sam Swope right there as well. SK right there in 11th, Mitchell there in 12th. Brandon J. Anderson, Tex Lindener, Dallas there as well as Jonathan D. Golden. Jeffrey Hooper there, George there as well, Justin Poole, Stephen Clark back here in 20th to round out the 20 car field. Again, let's take a look at the track facts here at Daytona International Speedway as we prepare for this one. Daytona International Speedway, 2.5 mile racetrack, total laps tonight, 100 laps, 250 miles. Track temp averaging 91 right now. Air temp at 69. One fast repair for these drivers as we prepare to take on Daytona International Speedway. I want to say thank you for everybody coming out here tonight. Again, we'll get Discord sorted here in a moment. But Roger Saucier are going to lead them down here in this 250-mile affair. At number 4, Red Bull Toyota Camry, to bring them down. Rob Collier to his outside. Big key tonight is going to be straightening these cars out, get them kind of separated to where we might get a little bit of green flag running in. That's going to be key tonight. We've got to get some separation. If you do not, it's troubles a brewing. And we've seen it in the duels. We'll see it probably tonight. 250 mile an hour. This car does not like it at all. And I tell you, this is going to be interesting. We are ready to go here at Daytona. 250 miles, your race distance filled down. Green flag in the air. We're rolling at Daytona to start the season. Off into turn 1 and 2. Everybody will start to get them single filed out here. Nice and easy does it. Roger Saucier right there in line. Here comes a couple of more. Rob Collier, they're taking the lead right now. Rob going to take the lead early. Everybody else trying to jockey around in the line. You don't want to push the issue early. We saw in the duels how fragile these cars can be, and you don't want to do that here. Gassed up to 7th. Good move forward already for Gassed. Gassed up 2 spots from where he started here tonight in the first lap. Again, one car in the outside wall back there a little ways. He'll hang on. They're going to have to check up, though. That is George having a problem. Jeffrey will get through. Great job. Drivers checking up, giving room. Exactly what you're going to have to do tonight. Just take your time. Well over 228, 229 mile an hour for the race leader right now. Up in the 230 bracket as they head into turn number 1 and 2. And this is the problem. 230 mile an hour. They're very hard to keep these cars underneath them. You see the DuPont machine. That is going to be Justin Poole sitting right there inside that number 24 ride, hanging tight at the moment. Crossing the stripe last time by. Gap up front. Going to be 1/10 of a second. 39.451. 39.451 for your race leader. So early on, your race leader setting the laps is Rob Collier in that 39.451 bracket. Great run, 39.7 for Brendan J. Ellis and Anderson the last time by. Good run from him on board. You can see him working the bottom of the racetrack right now. Keeping that car pinned to the inside. That's where you want to be all night long. Down the back short chute here. You see the car directly behind him. Great running between Justin Poole, Brandon J right there as well. Pair of DuPont machines, the 43 and the 24. Oh boy, Poole, we're going to get a piece of that outside wall. He'll turn that car back to the bottom. Justin A. Morris, Shane Gentry, Matthew Stephen right there in the 93 ride, or the 98 ride. Inside what would be the top 5 right now. Leaders still even apart out front. Again, the gap remains about 2/10 of a second here as they come to put number 5 on the board. Collier leads the way. Sam Swope back there as well. Again, the duels were 30 laps in length there last week. So keep that in mind. We ran 30 laps in the duels. So this first stint early on, a little bit hotter out there than the duels were. You'll start to learn a lot. But right now, Rob Collier able to pull away right here by about 1/10 of a second. So Rob Collier continuing to pull away. The Red Bull energy drink number 4 Toyota Camry giving chase. That's going to be Roger Saucier chasing him from behind right now as they work their way down the short chute through the tri-oval for the first time, for the 5th time here tonight. That right there in line, that's the one machine. Connor, great run for Connor. The 29 along with a couple more back here. See them, the 26 machine at Gentry. Justin Poole, we got a car on the outside wall. One car on the outside wall, they'll hang on. 6 of 100 complete. Rob out front, continuing to lead the way right now. That gap staying about the same. Again, unfortunately, a couple of guys did miss the show here tonight at Daytona. Yost being one of them, not making it here tonight. Unfortunate there as we come to put the first 7-6 in the books. Starting lap number 7 with Gentry right there in line. SK in the 09 ride. Good to see SK back out there. I'm aware Trading Paints is acting up. We'll try to get that figured out here when we get a caution break here. Rob Collier, Matthew, Roger Saucier, though, able to take the race lead. Collier slides back to 4th. First lead change of the night. It's going to be Saucier. And here comes Connor as well, pitching his nose up there. That number 4 Toyota Camry trying to get alongside of Connor out front. 9 on the board this time by. 9 laps in the books coming up this time by. Pretty mean and green here early on. This front pack starting to come back together. On board right now with Rogers. He kind of tries to poke the inside here. Roger, great run right now. on board. There's Roger Saucier. You're on board with. Right up in front of him, here is Connor, your race leader. Holding them at bay right now. Great running right at the moment. Some great racing right now throughout the field, and you see them tucked in. We got a problem. First caution of the night, and it's going to be the back straightaway. Let's see if we can go figure out what happened. Dallas, I believe, involved. The 6 there out of shape. We'll get ready for the Extreme CMTV replay in just a moment. We'll get ready to go to that here in a moment. We'll figure out what is taking place. Yeah, that don't look good. Oh, well, through the grass we go. And the first caution of the night, lap number 10, going to be a 2-car incident down into turn number 1 and 2. And there we go. So the first yellow of the night. Calm, let's go to big shout out to Nerds Doing Nerds Things podcast. Again, some of their screenshots that keeps us going each and every week. Thank you to the nerds and the Nerds Doing Nerds Things podcast. Of course, AJ Capola over there with that group making things happen. And we're under our first big yellow of the night here from Daytona International Speedway. So again, first caution of the night, and we'll get you ready to get you back to the racetrack in a moment. Go. Do that. All right. Now, everybody going to circle down through here to pit road. First run in the books. Connor out front leading the way here. He'll bring them down. He's going to stay out right now. Interesting move by Connor. Not to hit pit road just yet. See how that pays out for him. Don't know if I would do it that way. Brandon J. Anderson currently running second. There is Mr. Brandon J. Currently running second right now. For the first time tonight, everybody going to low it down. Now let's see who we can talk to here. Rob Collier. Right here on track, there's the O2 of Rob. Let's get ready to talk to Rob. Hey, Rob, Matt up here in the booth. You get a copy, buddy?
I gotcha.
Alrighty, man. The car looked good early on there. How does it feel? 239 mile an hour plus out front.
Just a little slidey. Hopefully, after this last pit stop, I can throw all the adjustments I want at it, and she'll be good to go.
Yeah, is that the hard part? Kind of chasing these cars, handling all evening long. A little bit hotter today than it was during the duels. Did that affect your setup much at all, or is it just minor wedge and track bar?
Yeah, I mean, it has a big impact. The big thing here is just heating up that right rear. So it's just a big trade-off between just speed and just overall consistent long distance times. So yeah, so hopefully I got it all squared away here and I'll be good to go.
All right, Rob, best of luck to you, sir.
All right, thank you very much.
Rob Collier, everybody ready to go back racing here as we start to get double file. We'll move him back down and we'll go double file as we get ready for the first restart of the night. 12 laps in to the scheduled 100 here tonight. Again, early caution. Connor going to bring them down alongside of Brandon J. Anderson. Interesting strategy call for the front row here. No tire change here under the first caution. Everybody else going to come down, and we'll see where it works out. Right now, biggest mover, Stephen Clark right now up 12 spots from where he started here tonight. Great job. Don't want to gloss over it. Brandon J. Anderson up 11. So great for the both of them moving forward here in the first 12 laps of this 250-mile affair. Still got quite a ways to go. A lot of adjustments going to have to be made on these race cars due to the heat and the speed that we got everybody going at tonight. Again, last time we were up to full song. And we're ready to go. Field ready to rock and roll. Going to be a good one. Let's get ready to rock and roll. 12 of 100 complete. Field stacked up. Ready to go. Green flag to fly. Back to action. Here we go. Green in the air. 13 on the board. We're back underway. 13 on the board. Everybody going to thunder back up to speed. Heading for turn number 1 here tonight at Daytona International Speedway. The Nexus Extreme Series here. Connor out a good jump. Anderson there as well. Again, no fresh tires on these race cars. Let's see how the strategy plays out here early. Down the short chute. The turn number 3. Roger Saucier. James A. Morrison right there as well. Mitchell Matthew Stevens. Justin Poole. Shane Gentry. Stephen Clark. There's SK in line. Good run for SK tonight. Good run for SK. Really good job for SK, actually. Gonna set right there in line. Happy to see SK having a smooth run here on board. He'll work the bottom here, back down the back straightaway. Brandon J. Anderson running out to the back bumper of Connor. Great run for these two out front, and something you're not going to see a lot of tonight, and we're just not going to see it. You're not going to see a lot of bump drafting in this package, I don't think. Too fast, too much speed. Hard to get the bumpers to line up right at this type of speed. You're just safer to ride the way they're doing it here, in nose to tail with one another. They continue to go lap 15, halfway through. Flagman will give them halfway through lap 30 here. So we're halfway through that one stint that was the duels for a lot of these drivers. Once we get beyond that lap 30 marker, you start going to unknown territory on the run of the race car. And you see right now, the two that would affect the most, as of now, will be Connor and Brandon J. Anderson. Neither one of those guys took the time to hit pit road under the last caution. We got a little bit of side-by-side action. Justin Poole going to move up into third. That number 24 DuPont machine moves to third behind Brandon J. Anderson. Now he'll try to track the top two down. And we'll really get to see here how the new tires fare as he closes right to the back deck lid of Brandon J. Anderson here. That Best Buy machine just in front. Best Buy on board that car. Taking a look at your top three as they run. Anderson, Poole. Right there as well. Great job. They'll jockey around. Nice job. There's a 24 going to move forward. Nice run for the both of them. What kind of movement can they make? 17 complete. This is going to be difficult for them, I think. Make a move that's going to work. Going to be good. Now, dicey we get. And that's the problem. You get awful dicey. That's exactly what happened. Everybody going to hang on. It got really dicey really quickly. And we'll continue to roll right now. Again, I see we is up front. Oh, you're right there. Easy does it. Oh, you're going to move forward. Great job. Meanwhile, Connor continuing to lead the charge out front. Cole, you're going to move in. Here comes Poole. Justin Poole there as well. There's that 24 ride. Justin Poole hanging tight. Justin Poole, that beautiful race car right there in line. He'll try to run him down. Rob Collier going to go the race lead. Fresher tires coming to the front now. 19 laps into this one. These fresher tires starting to move forward. You see Collier out front in the O2 machine. Rob Collier, great job. Great job, Rob. He'll continue to move forward out front. 20 laps on the board this time by. Again, Poole. Justin Poole right there. Wonderful ride for Justin Poole. Poole out front, Rob Collier. Connor. There's Brandon J. Anderson there as well. Nice and dicey at the moment. SK, Justin Poole. So again, 20 laps on the board. Justin Poole out front over Connor and Rob Collier. Car on the apron, that's Poole. Out of shape, he'll get back in line. Poole gonna lose 1, 2, 3, 4, back to fourth here, a couple of spots. Gentry gonna get a piece of the outside wall as well. Taking a look. Boris out front. Connor continuing to lead over Collier. Rob keeping the pressure on him right now. Up about a tenth between the two. SK getting a piece of the wall there out of turn 4. He'll get that car back up. He'll get back in line. As we continue to thunder towards green flag stops here tonight. Mitchell Simdu back here as well. Here is Mitchell trying to hold on nice and tight. 22 complete of the 100 here. Still continuing to work their way through. Nice and easy does it. Nice job for the field here. Three laps on the board. We are coming towards right now, 24 this time by. Problem on the racetrack. And that is SK involved. Caution is out yet again. 23 complete. And we got a mess down the back straightaway. Quite a few race cars actually involved in this one this time. Big mess back straightaway. See what we got here. Oh, man. SK is right there. Ooh, the 24 gets out of shape. Nowhere for SK to go. That big impact. Holy cow. Justin Poole going to end up sliding on his roof down the back straightaway. That's the problem when you're doing over 200 mile an hour. Look at this. Wow. Or steps out up the racetrack. Nowhere for SK to go. We're going to catch a couple of more. The 38 comes along, nowhere to go. And big incident here, 25 laps in. And there you go. That is where we set here with the caution back out here in Daytona for the second time tonight. Wow, that car is, that's 24 camp of Justin Poole. Honor continuing to lead. He'll bring the field to pit road. No surprise there. Connor down pit road, 25 on the board. 1/4 of the way through this one with Rob Collier, Brandon J. Anderson there as well. Everybody electing to come down. Nice and easy does it. There we go. Of course, as we get ready, go back green flag racing once again. And we'll prepare to get going here. Just a moment. So, we'll stay in line for now. 25 on the board. And I'll get ready. We'll be right back in the booth in just a moment. All right, after a little bit of a kitty cat interruption, we're ready to go green back here at Daytona International Speedway. Me and SK is going to have to come up with a kitty cat yellow flag or something. Here we go, 27 on the board. Here we go. It's going to be Connor out front, Jonathan D. Right there to second, that's Golden. Saucier right there inside the top three as well. As we put 27 on the board. Brandon J. Anderson there as well. Scott Mayhew Jr. along with Matthew Stevens to touch up on the cars that got into trouble. SK still on the lead lap. Dallas 1 lap down. Or Dallas 2 laps down. Excuse me. SK 1 lap down. And a matter of fact, that 24 camp of Justin Poole, that car is destroyed on pit road. His season opener pretty much going to be for the Wolves now as they continue to run. As we continue to run 27-100 complete, Connor out front, continuing to lead the way. And starting to gap that car just a scotch over Saucier, who's trying to chase him down in that Red Bull machine behind him. Under there, missed those bodies. And Christopher, yeah, those are the these are the 2012 bodies. Continue to run right now up front. Roger continuing to pull away. right now, dicing around. Up front, here we go. The 4 leads. Saucier over Connor and Mitchell. Brandon J. Anderson, Matthew, James A. Morrison, Rob Collier, Cole there as well. But Roger Saucier continuing to lead the charge out front at Daytona. Roger continuing to run out front as they'll go double file here. Here we go. Connor up top, Roger down bottom. 2 by 2 as they exit turn 4. Great run out front, Roger and Connor double file. New race leader, give it to Connor back out front here at Daytona. The Nexus Extreme Series, Connor will take back over the race lead with Rob Collier, James A. Morrison. Right there as well, Jeffrey and Sam Swope there is in the mix also. Stephen Clark, Shane Gentry right there. Gentry with tons of damage on that race car. But out front, Connor continuing to lead. 30 complete of this evening as they continue to work their way through here. And again, back to single file for the most part out front. 70 to go here tonight at Daytona. First 30 has went by pretty well. See what this little section's got for us now. 70 to go at Daytona right now. Air temp still at 94 degrees. Track temp at air temp at 69, excuse me, track temp right at 94. 2 mile an hour wind out in the north. Really moving these cars around quite a bit. Up front, Connor continuing to lead the way. 31 on the board. Rob Collier on the apron having a problem. Rob able to gather it up. Great job for Rob. Let's take a look there in our Extreme Sim TV. What happened here at Rob? Off of turn 4. A little bit of contact, out of shape. Car out of shape. Nice job. So congratulations, Rob, hanging on to that bad boy. 32 on the board, and Rob doing a wonderful job. Keeping that car underneath of him, sliding back in the pack now, all the way back here. Rob hanging tight mid-pack. Back to 8th. Matthew Steven inside the top 10 right now. Gap up front about 1/10 of a second. Mayhew in the mix as well. In that Red Bull number 4. Oh boy. The Red Bull 4 of Roger Saucier nearly got turned around. Mayhew right on the rear deck lid. That could have been big down the back straightaway. On board, you see just behind. Stacking up again. And going for now, at least the moment. Outside, he's going to have a car to his right rear quarter panel. That's Mayhew dipping outside, getting back in the line. Mayhew electing to dip out, gets back in the line. 67 to go here tonight. Guys continuing to rock it around here and really make some moves. This is very interesting to watch. A lot of people do miss these bodies on these race cars that they ran back in this 2012 era of racing. And we continue to see them put on a great show right here in iRacing when we get to bring them out and play. And right now, great running. Oh, trouble off a turn number 4. Car out of shape. That's Mitchell. He's going to be backed around there. Let's take a look at it. It's a problem for Mitchell. No contact. And let's take a look. Gets into the outside wall. Down across the apron he goes. Locks it down. Backs it up against the inside wall. And let's continue here. Let's do a little bit of crank it up, shall we? Do I have a crank it up? I'll replace that one. Let's see what happens. You ready? We got nada. All right, let's do a little bit of crank it up, folks. And we'll be right back here. Daytona. All right, that's Connor out front. Continuing to lead the way. Right now, 40 on the board at the moment. Out front, Connor continuing to lead. 40 of 100 on the board here tonight. Connor leading the way. Brandon J. Anderson there to second. These cars continuing to really do a good job. Impressive, smooth running here tonight as we're 10 laps away from halfway. Anderson to second. Mayhew Jr. to third. Mayhew right there. Jr. doing everything he can. Wonderful, wonderful drive for everything. Sorry about my drink, folks, but mouse dry as can be. As we work our way through, with Connor out there doing everything he can to keep him at bay. The gap staying about, a tenth of a second. Jeff, Rob Collier, George, Sam, Jonathan, all right there as well. Rob Collier hanging on. Again, the field continuing to rock and roll right now. Great run for Connor, though. Happy and impressed with his run tonight as they continue to do battle right now. Really happy to see them go the way they're going at the moment. Again, 42 on the board of 100 here tonight for the field. 2 of 100 complete here this evening. Brandon J. along with Rob. George right there. Sam. Good run for Sam here tonight. 42 complete. Connor there in the mix also. Rob Collier right there. Robert Gast. Right now, Connor continuing to lead the charge, doing everything he can to keep that car up front right now over that 43 of Brandon J. Anderson. Really good job keeping everybody else at bay right now. And what has been a wonderful race all afternoon here at Daytona as we circulate 43 of 100 complete. 43 of 100 complete here tonight for the field. Continue to itch through this one tonight. Nice job, James A. Morris there. That's the way we set. Nice job. 57 on the board this time by. Connor leading the way. Right now, 57 to go. Connor continuing to lead out front, but right now, Brandon J. Anderson, good battle for the race lead. Anderson takes over. Great job. All right now working our way through. Boris continuing to lead, 47 on the board here tonight. Roger, there is Matthew, Rob Collier right there as well as we work lap 47. That's the way we sat. 48 this time by. Connor continuing to lead. Brandon J. Anderson. Chat, Mr. Cole there in the mix also. Great run for him as we come up to halfway this time. Well, not this time, by about 2 laps from now. We'll be halfway in the season opener here at Daytona for the Nexus Extreme Series, live here on Extreme Sim TV. And again, working our way through the season opener right now. Field continuing to hang tight. Great running out front for everybody involved. 49 on the board. So right now, 49 on the board this time by. Connor continuing to lead. Will be exactly halfway next time for the field. So 50 on the board as they cross the stripe now. Connor, Brandon, Caleb, Roger, James A. Morris, Scott Mayhew Jr. there as well. There we go, 50 on the board. As they continue to run right now, Brandon J. right there leading. Connor, Caleb, Robert, Rob, Mayhew, and George there with Robert Gast right there as well. 50 on the board. Halfway through this one at Daytona. Halfway through. Right now at Daytona International Speedway. Coming up to 40 to go. Here in about 10 laps. So we start talking fuel mileage here. As we get these longer green flag runs. They've been running about 26 laps. In the duels, we ran about 30-ish. So we will see. Scott Mayhew Jr. last on pit road a lap ago. Scott still in trouble back there. So you see Mayhew Jr. with trouble. Mitchell Simdu. SK a lap down right now. That 09 all kinds of torn up. Hasn't used his fast repair yet. He's went ahead and saved it. And I'm assuming he's saving that for the very end of the race. And now caution on the racetrack. And we got a problem. Slow car on the racetrack. Let's take a look. Oh, my bad. And let's see. Oh, problem right here. 52 on the board. And car goes around. There we go. Car on the outside wall. That'll bring everybody down. I'll call your gas there as well. Good run for him. Let's take a look. Talk to Robert. Hey, Rob, Matt up here in the Extreme Sim TV booth. You got a copy real quick, bud?
Yeah, I got you.
Alrighty, man. How's everything going down there at Ace Racing tonight?
Actually, it's running pretty smooth. I think finally getting used to the stability of the car here and just started working my way up.
Well, you know, the big question is when this race ends, is it Miller time?
Oh, yeah.
There we go, man. Well, good run for you inside the top. Looks like you're in the top 10 right now. And, man, hopefully you move a little bit further forward, buddy.
Yeah, that's the plan anyway.
All right, man. I'll let you go back to Ace.
All right.
All right, there we go. Coach Bryce Saucier, Matt Stevens, Sam Swoop, and Stephen Clark, all in that Ace Racing group. Down there at the bottom there as we continue to work through 47 to go here tonight at Daytona. 47 to go in the season opener at Daytona tonight. Friday Extreme Series live here on Extreme SMTV. Let's take a look here as the field negotiates their way through Auto Club Speedway. 1 week from tonight. Again, Auto Club Speedway, February the 3rd, is going to go racing before we go off to Las Vegas, then the fairgrounds, and then the Atlanta Motor Speedway coming up as well. So again, that's kind of the lineup for Nexus Extreme Series. So we'll be racing again next week, and then I think it's a week off. Question mark. Let me look. Bring my calendar up here. Let's see. So yeah, we'll be racing next week, and then we'll be off on the 10th. And back on the 17th. So that's kind of where we're at for Nexus. And then again, the 24th is when we go off to Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. That'll be on the 24th. That'll be fun. We'll keep that in mind. Next few races, New Atlanta starts us off in March. That'll be also a blast as well. So, yeah, February the 3rd gonna be your Auto Club Speedway event. And man, that's gonna be fun when we go out to California with these cars here in just over a week's time. But right now, we still got 45 laps to go when we go green flag racing here from Daytona in the Nexus Extreme Series. As we've completed 55 laps here tonight, Connor out front. Brandon J. Anderson there in second for the restart here. Right now, most laps led going to be Connor at 47 of these laps. Or excuse me, 40 of these laps led by the driver of the number 1 machine tonight. Has been up front the majority of the evening. King is the lead right now. 46 laps to go here tonight at Daytona. He's still got quite a ways to go, but he's doing a wonderful job right now. Get ready for the restart again. 55 on the board. Connor to bring them down. Here we go. See if he can keep that car out front here the way he has all evening long. Trying to keep the rear of the race car underneath of him. Coming to green. Everybody fresh tires. Here we go. Green flag in the air. We're rolling. 56 on the board. And back underway at Daytona. Still continuing to walk their way through. Roger Saucier right there trying to move forward. James A. George there as well. Matthew, Robert Gass, Jonathan D. Golden back there in the mix also. On the back straightaway, coming back up to speed now. 217 miles an hour for that number 1 machine out front. Boris continuing to lead, but here comes the 43 of Anderson. Big move to the outside. Brandon J. Anderson going to cut that race car to the bottom. He'll take the race lead as they rocket through the tri-oval. What a run out of Brandon J. Anderson to grab the race lead here tonight. Anderson, wonderful job taking the race lead to lead his 5th lap of the evening. Wonderful job by Anderson. He'll pull back away. 6 different leaders here tonight. And right now it's Anderson trying to lead back to his total. Caleb there taking a look. Let's take a look at SK. 1 lap down, still got damage on that race car. Has elected not to fix it as of yet. 44 laps to go as it continues to click off. There's the 19 Air Force ride. That's going to be Cole right there in 4th. A little bit of rear damage. Not sure how much that's going to hurt him here. As long as he can stay in the draft, I think he's going to be okay with 11 lead changes. Meanwhile, Brandon J. Anderson leads here tonight. Brandon J. continuing to do what he needs to do here to keep that car out front. Ooh. Right now, again, Brandon J. Anderson continuing to lead the charge. Roger there as well. Wonderful racing across the board here tonight as the field works their way through. 59 complete of the 100. So interesting to watch these cars do battle right now. Again, 40 to go. Time by. Oh. What can you do? What kind of moves can you make here? Man, oh man, 60 on the board. Brandon J. Anderson trying to hang in there as well. What kind of movement can you make if you're Anderson? Oh, nice job, Brandon, able to sneak back underneath. Wonderful job for Brandon J. Anderson. He'll take back over the race lead. Now Anderson back out front. He's led 8 laps here tonight. Easy does it. I hear 61 on the board. 40 to go. Time by. It'll be 40 to go here. Is Co. There's Brandon right there in the mix also. Brandon continuing to lead, 62 laps complete as a 100 here tonight. Closing 30 laps to go here in a moment. Now Connor, Roger, Caleb right there as well. Nice run for those guys. Single file for the most part right now. Rob Collier. Nice move by Rob. He'll move it into 4th. Up the racetrack he goes. Nearly got a piece of the outside wall, but he'll get that car back up, wrestle it back to the bottom of the racetrack. It's the hard part, getting up there, trying to get the momentum, but not getting the outside wall. Swoop back there as well. As we continue to work our way through here in the closing stages at Daytona Raceway for the Nexus Extreme Series. You take a look at the Brandon J. Anderson. Is a big move there by Steven to not getting it back. The Sam Swoop dove to the bottom, kept it clean. But you take a look at the Brandon J. Anderson leading 11 laps here tonight. He's got the one of Connor all over him. That might be the class of the field between him and Connor. 65 on the board. Nose to tail right now. By far, in my opinion, the 2 classes of the fields. That 43 Best Buy machine along with Connor. Roger right there, of course. You see him nice and easy does it. Up the racetrack we go. Here comes Anderson, gonna move back to second. Connor gonna take the race lead back over. Take a look at Connor's night here so far. Out front in that number 1 machine. Along with Brandon J. Anderson, you take a look, started 13th night. Didn't have the greatest duels, but right here up near the front going at it. That's the way we said again, 65 of 100 on the board. The old hanging on, Connor continuing to lead. 36 laps to go. Great racing here tonight. 66 this time by. That's the way we said. 66 on 100 complete. Here tonight as they work their way through. Brandon J. Anderson, Rob Collier, Jonathan D., Robert Gast. Honor there as well. Good run for everybody here tonight. 67 this time by. You'll continuing to sneak through here. The 67 and 100 complete. Field continuing to kind of sneak their way through here tonight. Great driving across the board. 68 this time by. 4-year race leader Connor. Nice job. Another saucier there. So again, back single file. Nice job. '68 on the board here this evening. Again, field continuing to work their way through. Single file, 69 on the board out front. So again, wonderful racing here tonight. Here at Daytona, 69 on the board of 100 here. Nice and easy does it. You just want to take care of the car. Coming to 31 laps to go here. You don't want to make a mistake at this portion of the race. Out front, Connor continuing to lead. Connor continuing to lead the way over Brandon J. Anderson there in second. Great racing at the front of the field right now. Nice job by everybody out front at the moment. 70 of 100 complete here. 70 of 100 in the books. Field continuing to hang on. Wonderful job here for everybody involved. You see Connor, you see Brandon. Right there up front, hanging tight. Roger there as well in third. 71 on the board of 100 here tonight. Wonderful, wonderful racing here as they work their way through. Brandon J. holding tight behind them. Brandon J. Anderson. Wonderful run for them too. Brandon J. Anderson hanging on, 72 on the board. Connor there as well, just pulling away. Roger Saucier there as well as Cole and James A. Morris there in the mix also. It's 72 and 100 complete here tonight. Got Mayhew Jr. back there. Good run for Mayhew. Got Mayhew Jr. right there. Jonathan D. Connor continuing to lead right now. With Connor continuing to lead, 73 and 100 complete here tonight. $73 and 100 in the books here tonight with Connor out front leading. Anderson Saucier right there as they'll jump in the line. Nice job. Field out front continuing to hang tight. A11, James A. Morris there. Good run for Morris. 74 on the board of 100 here. We'll continuing to hang tight. It's Connor. There is Cole, James, Scott, Jonathan, Matthew Stephen there as well. Connor continuing to lead the way, 75 on the board. Yeah, 75 and 100 complete. All right, as they continue to roll here, 25 to go at Daytona. As they work their way through, Boris out front doing what he can to hold on to that race lead late in the going here at Daytona. James A. Morris along with Scott Mayhew Jr. Jonathan D. Golden back there as well. 77 and 100 complete on the racetrack this time by. 77 and 100 in the books. Boris, Anderson, Bushman there as well. Bushman hanging on. Right now, Connor continuing to lead the way. Connor continuing to lead the charge right now. Get 78 of 100 complete here tonight. Wonderful race across the board for everybody involved. There is Connor still leading over Brandon J. Anderson, Cole, Roger, James A. Morris right there as well as Jonathan D. 79 on the board this time by Matthew Stevens there with Rob Collier and Robert Gass. Well, again, 79 and 100 complete here. One car to pit road. That is going to be Rob Collier coming down to pit road here. He'll take fuel and tires. Rob electing to come down. Fuel and tires on board that machine. Connor still leading right now. 79 on the board. Nimrod on the board for Connor. Brandon J. Anderson right there behind him as well. 80 laps complete with Brandon J. Anderson giving chase. Here, 80 on the board of 100 here tonight. Can Cole, Roger, there's Roger, there is Morris back here as well. Connor continuing to lead. 81 on the board, 20 laps to go for Connor. He's led 57 laps here tonight. Everybody single file. 20 to go at Daytona. Matthew Stephen, Jonathan D. Golden, Robert Gasto back there with Gulp, Jeffrey, Sam Swoop there as well. 20 laps to go at Daytona. Need to go for the field. 20 laps to go. Connor continuing to lead. Everybody else giving chase right now. 19 laps to go for everybody here tonight. To go for the field here. As Connor continuing to do what he can. Brandon J. Anderson, James A. Morris right there as well. Stephen Mayhew Jr. 19 laps to go. Field single file out front. Great racing at the front of this field. All right, oh, car on the wall. Watch out. He'll gather it up. Great job. AU Jr. to pit road. 18 to go at Daytona. It'll be 18 to go here from Daytona International Speedway. What movement can you make here? 18 laps to go. To go here at Daytona, coming to 17. And gonna be hard decisions here late in the going. You know, as they work their way through. That's the way they say it. 16 laps to go this time by. Again, 16 to go this time by. Now, oh, car in the wall as they try to come to pit road. Watch out. Couple of cars out of shape. Nice job. They'll gather it up. Nice job. Down pit road. Down pit road we go. Again, 15 laps to go for the field. Nice job down pit road. Let's see how that pans out for him. Roger continuing to lead out front. And that was so close to being a big mishap there. Nice job, they'll get it up. 15 to go. It'll be 14 to go this time by. So again, 14 laps to go here tonight at Daytona as they continue to work their way through cars on pit road. Roger, Sam right there as well down pit road waiting to going. Nice job, he'll hit pit road. Ready to go. And a couple of cars are going to come down. Right now, and caution on the racetrack. And yellow is out. Or smoking on the apron. That's going to be, I believe, that will be Shane smoking on the bottom of the racetrack. So 18 laps to go. We're going to have a late race restart. Looks like Gentry, just got free and gets clobbered. So caution going to be out late here tonight. The yellow flag on the racetrack yet again here as we get ready to go back green. We will get ready for yet another restart. Caution out. Once again. So we'll get ready for the restart in just a moment. We'll get ready to go back green. Yet again. So we'll get ready to go once again here in a moment. So we will get ready to turn them back loose yet again. We'll get ready for the restart yet again here tonight. It'll be 12 laps to go as we still look at the car on pit road. Heavy damage there. So let's take a look at Connor. Connor will lead them down. He's led 64 laps here tonight. Looking to go to victory lane. Has pretty much dominated the evening. 64 laps complete for him. As we get ready to go green. 11 laps to go for Connor. Bushman, Cole, right there as well. Ready for the restart. And we will get ready to go. 11 laps to go. You're at Daytona. 11 laps to go for Connor, Cole, James, and Rob Collier right there as well. 11 to go when we go green. Who is it going to be to go to victory lane to open up the season here tonight? Can Connor get it done? Can Cole Bushman get by him and get it done? And 65 laps led. If you don't get it done here tonight, break for Connor if he can't get there. So here we go. 10 laps to go to start the season for Nexus here in the Extreme Series. 10 to go at Daytona. Connor, Cole, Rob, James, all in the top 5. 10 to go. Let's get ready to get it done. Here we go. Coming to 10 to go. Green flag will fly. 10 laps to go. A little bit of wheel spin, but they get clear. Oh, you're on the apron. He has got a problem. Wheel spin city. Scott Mayhew Jr., a little bit of a contact back there as well. But right now, everybody stays McLean and green, but Rob Collier going to lose a ton of positions. Now look at the gap. It's going to open up your race leader too. Bushman to second. Bushman going to have to get a run to get there. Morse to third. Here comes the 4 of Roger Saucier as well with 10 to go. Roger going to have to look for some help. Coming to 9 to go at the stripe. 9 to go at Daytona. Nose to tail. Up front. Morris. Sam Swoop. Rob Collier. Again, Rob Collier in trouble. Keep in mind, Rob kind of ended up with that wheel spin. Took him out of the action tonight. Here's the 29 machine mid-pack as well. 1/10 of a second to gap out front. Meanwhile, Bushman right there with Saucier. They're going to try to go side by side. The one of Connor playing both lanes right now. Connor trying to watch his mirror, make sure he doesn't give him a big run, a little bit of contact. No big deal. 8 to go. Gas back here as well, trying to move forward. Top 4 cars trying to break away here. Coming to 7 to go. Not me, you junior. Rob Collier in trouble. He's back here with SK now. Top 4 trying to lickety split down the back straightaway and get away. A little bit blocking going on. A little bit early for that. Connor going to lead him into the corner. A little bit of a block. Morris to 4th. See, sliding back now is Morris in the 18. 7 to go. A lot of figuring what is going to go on here in these final sets of laps here with 7 laps to go here. A little bit of a concern for these drivers here, especially if you're Connor, because your decisions here over the next 6 laps is going to be very important. He'll try to side draft the one now. It's going to be interesting right here. Very interesting. 7 to go. 6 to go this time by. 6 laps to go this time by for the field. Roger. Connor. Cole. It'll be 6 to go. A little bit of contact. They'll stay off one another. Oh boy. Oh boy. A little bit of looseness there, but Connor able to hang on to it. 5 to go. And the 43. 5 to go. What can Connor do to hold him at bay here? Saucy here putting pressure on him as well. Anderson on the back straightaway. They'll split apart a little bit. Does it in the turns 3 and 4 to 1. Out front doing everything he can, trying to keep the 43 at bay. Got to back up to the 19 if they're going to get a plan on it. The Ford machine back here might be sitting in the best spot here. He can get a little bit of a toe off the top 3. With 4 to go. 71 laps led tonight for Connor. Down to the final few. They'll break apart down the front straightaway. And, oh, Connor going to lose the lead to Anderson down the back straightaway here. Breaking apart behind him, 4 to go. Gap out front, steady. Morris right there. There's Jonathan D. Golden. Meanwhile, now new race leader. Give it to Anderson. Trying to get it done here. Brandon J. Anderson back out front. Connor now trying to backtrack his way back to him. He's going to have to try to figure out a run here. Coming to 2 to go. Connor's got Roger. Can those two draft back up to the back bumper of Brandon J. Anderson late? It's going to be a race decision. Brandon J. Anderson. 2 to go. Connor. Roger. Cole. Morris. Brandon J. Anderson continue to lead, coming to 1.5 to go. Here we go. Armor. Brandon. 1 lap to go. Here we go. Brandon J. Anderson will lead them out of turn number 4. White flag in the air this time by for Brandon. Connor's going to have 2 miles. 2.5 miles to try to get back to him. Gap now 1/10 of a second. Connor trying to close the gap. Anderson going to have to watch his mirror. In the 1 and 2, maybe one more big shot here down the back straightaway. Connor trying to get a pull. A little bit of a drafting break from the 43 down the back. That may be enough. The 1 to the outside. Not enough. He'll have to fall back. Here we go. Final set of corners. Brandon J. Anderson with a couple of car length lead over Connor in second. Coming to the start-finish line, Brandon J. Anderson will win the season opener at Daytona. Connor second, Roger Saucier third, Cole in fourth, Jeffrey in fifth, James A. Morris sixth, Stephen Clark seventh, 8th Jonathan D. Golden, Robert Gaston ninth, George in 10th, Stevens 11th, Swoop in 12th, Collier 13th, Mayhew 14th, and 15th is Mitchell. SK 16th and 17th going to go to Shane Gentry. But Brandon J. Anderson will win at Daytona. Wow. Brandon J. Anderson getting it done. 15 laps led here tonight. The 43 camp. Great job for him here tonight, Brandon J. Anderson. pulling it together here tonight to go to victory lane. Wow. Heartbreak there for Connor. Oh, Sear coming home third. Let's talk to P3 here tonight. Saucier, you got a copy on me there, Saucier, buddy.
Yep, gotcha.
Alrighty, man. P3 here tonight. You led 4 laps. The front two just kind of got away from you there at the end.
Yeah, I mean, their teammates, you could tell. They were just riding behind each other the last lap, making sure they didn't hurt their nice screenshot they can get.
There you go.
Just that's just how it is sometimes, I guess. You can't beat when you got 3 teammates sitting around you. You get swarmed. That's simple. And when they mirror drive you, there's not a whole lot you can do.
Right.
But nice to bring the DS Racing 4 car home in P3 and good points day, I suppose.
Well, man, now we get to move on to Auto Club. A little bit different from this Daytona stuff.
Yeah, I'm glad we're going to an actual racetrack instead of these super speedways. I hate these places.
Yeah, 4, man.
Be nice to see who's got the ability to save tire, because you didn't see that tonight. It was who could have the best car, who had the car that was the loose enough, but that wouldn't wreck through the trioval.
There you go, man. Well, great job coming home third tonight, nonetheless, man.
Thank you for putting the broadcast up.
Appreciate it, man. Always fun. Look forward to seeing you down in California.
See you in Auto Club.
All right, see you in Auto Club, buddy. 1 week from tonight. Are you watching the Rolex 24 tomorrow, buddy?
I cannot. I will be at an event tomorrow.
Aw. Well, maybe you can watch tomorrow night. Or even Sunday.
I probably will watch tomorrow night, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna get I'll come up with something. Chili, pizza, something, and have a Rolex party tomorrow.
Sounds
Hey,
fun.
man, best of luck to you, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, there we go. Saucier there, great run. Anderson there with the win. We're still waiting to see if they come into Discord or if they disappear on us. But what a race. Anderson with the win tonight. You see right behind Boris there. Saucier, Bushman there as well. Hopper there along with Morris, Clark, Golden, Road, Gast. And back there as well, there is the Steven, Swoop, Collier. At the late race trouble, Mayhew, Simdu back there as well as SK late deep in the field. Gentry, they're pulling trouble early. Great race here tonight, a lot cleaner than what I thought it was going to be here this evening, and we are still waiting. There we go. There's Connor. Let's talk to Connor. Hey, Connor, it's Matt up here in the booth. You got a copy on me, sir.
Hello.
Hello, man. Well, I know it was teammate in front of you, but it's got to suck to lose one there after leading 71 laps here tonight.
It's just a super speedway. Just happy to have a teammate win. First, second, and fourth for the team, so that's good.
Well, overall, what was your thoughts there on the car and everything there?
Car was good. Just lost the handle on that last run because was pushing it harder, racing the 4. Just got loose there at the end and didn't really have anything for the fresh tires of my teammate.
Well, man, you did a good job bringing home second. Of course, teammate going to victory lane tonight, but great job bringing her home P2.
Thank you.
All right, man. Anybody like to give a shout out to?
I'd just like to thank my teammates, Brandon and Cole.
There we go, man. Congrats, buddy.
Thanks.
Speaking of Brandon, there is the devil. What's up, Brandon?
Hey, what's up?
Well, you're going to get the win tonight at Daytona, 15 laps led. Your teammate right there with you. Pretty much a dominant night for the team.
Yeah, you can say that. We ran top 3 all race. That was kind of surprising, honestly.
And the cars looked good.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't feel good, but compared to everyone else, they were good. Had speed
Oh,
in
man,
it
yeah.
for sure.
Y'all looked like a bunch of rocket ships out there.
Yeah, thank you.
Alrighty, man. What's your plan for Auto Club in a few weeks? Or next week, rather.
To go fast, wherever that is. Hopefully get another win.
And 4 guys. Well, again, as a team, good job. Really just a wonderful race for everybody involved.
Yeah, it was. It was fun. A lot of green flag running. Kind of sucks what happened there at the end. Got messed up coming to the pits. Had to use a fast pair at the end, come to the field. Luckily, I was able to find my way up there. Don't know how I did it.
There you go, man. Well, again, congratulations. Anybody you want to give a shout out to, buddy?
Just Connor and Cole, my teammates.
Oh, man. Well, again, guys, congratulations. Congrats on the win, Brandon. And hopefully you can do it again when we go to Auto Club.
Yep, thank you.
All right, there we go. Brandon getting it done. Connor coming home second. Thank you, everybody, for coming out here tonight. It was a fun one. Thanks to everybody for coming out. We will see you in 1 week at Auto Club. Until then, everyone